There should be okay. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. That's done. Copy that. See that it works. Okay, it's working good. Add blue sky. And why are you so slow? Okay, last place. Good. Test. It's working good. And this place. Okay, close that. Open. Okay. Hello, we are playing Valhalla again. I have decided that we will finish this next week. It's been going on for a long time for now. Mostly because I took that long break with this game. I don't know why I did that. It's just what it is. Anyways, I still like this game. So after today it should be 2 streams after this, and then it's done if I understood it right. Which might be long, but nah, it says fine. What else? I had something in mind, but I forgot what it was. It's -10 today, so sunny. Almost had a migraine because I looked out and the sun was out. I cannot handle the sun. Anyways, let's continue. When were we supposed to meet with my dead ex's sister? She wanted to meet, didn't she? Anyway, let's go to work. December. Good evening. Chill. I'm out to get firecrackers. It's New Year's, right? We need some. What? 28? It's not yet New Year's. Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the dirt? Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. Chill. Really? I'll be back in a bit. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Okay, why don't you like dogs? I don't know. Maybe because the dog talks? Tim is here. But greetings. Anyway, let's start. Why did he vanish like that? What did it? There's nothing there. Fuck's given. Hey. Okay, something's going on. Time to mix drinks and change lives. The guy that wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night, but as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. I take it you know what made the noise. Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right, I have no idea. Still, what's going on with your neck? I don't know. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity. I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosion all night. Interesting, so it didn't get far away. Okay, what have you done? Did you do something? Huh. Now, get me a Mars blast. Okay. So mysterious. Mars blast. 6 yellow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. One of those. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 2. All blended. Go faster. Thank you. Oh, self. Here you go. Well, you didn't mess up. Sorry if I may interject. Looking for a fight? Most certainly not. We have same voice. You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. Well, he might be sitting down. I don't know. I can fight dirty. So don't you always fight dirty? I mean, you want to win if you're in a fight. So you fight dirty. There are no rules. Oh, I don't have enough money for the rent. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. Still, please, you make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right, sorry. And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? To be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them, aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking. Huh. Okay, let's try this suplex team. Right. They becoming friends, just like that. Suplex. 1, 2, 3, 4. What are these? Ah, slots, maybe? Okay. Yeah, 4. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. All on the rocks. And mix. Here. Good stuff. Like a place burning, but won't share a pile arrival. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, mister. Call me Jamie, and you are... I'm in Ram anyway. I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file at... Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expanse? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So I go through the whole gene rejection. Need to hide something. The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How does the expanse work? You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours you're trapped in the bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body and nanomachines are forced out. I'd get insane, I think. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes, in your gums, in your toes, everywhere. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, I should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure, they are pounding like hell. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1. Shit, I forgot to 8. Mute my phone. 1 second. I already got one call today, but I don't think I will get any after that. Caramel I mixed. Okay. Self. Here. Yeah, I love this. It looks different from yours though. I had a couple of extras in his actually. So where's the antibody only they stuck you with Jamie? Inside, like all hotel maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons. And the rest of the enhancements, very constructed, or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much needed enhancement or also fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Inlam. Please come again. Don't count on it. Oh my god. He's coming again. You've said that twice. Shut up. Seemed like a nice guy. Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you caught him on a bad day. Nah, I think you're just that good at bleeding out on the nicer side of people. Oddly enough, that guy tires the hell out of me. Yeah, someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad thoughts, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too. Okay. Bad thoughts. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Rocks and mix. Mix? Nice color. Here. Till you have such a petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. So, what put you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Today my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband and drunk at church, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top of it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Where are the kids? Luckily my parents brought them to court. They just assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the ants would make her jump onto the highway. So Eva comes and says, then make sure it kills you, because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple. I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I don't know, maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time, we even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing, she had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all of that, I mean the age difference and all, but there is something in particular I still can't forgive. It was a day she invited her friends to the house and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister, and she said she had no little sisters. Oh, I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I had her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little that admiration wore off until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? Wait, she's 40? Oh damn, she looks good. Hey. It's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but I tell her. The Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. Still as selfish, childish and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult, you see an overgrown, horny teen. So aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. But enough about me, how are you? Everything's fine, aside from these notes. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex-sister? Yeah. I got this note from her. Let's see. Oh wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Right. Give a blunt tinny, will you? There's a little story I wanna tell you. Okay. B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 1, 2, and 3. 1. 8 and mix. And it's done. Here. This is the tin. Let's start. Boo. Oh, hell no. We still don't know what this is. I'm the only one who can see and hear her. I just don't know. Is it our past? This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went into college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I had your high-ranking lips? What the fuck, Anna? Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey Joe, I can lift her sweater. Do you wanna see? I bet you wanna see. Alright, enough. Enough? Shit. Peace out. I mean, I know the girl is you and the sister is your eldest sister. Please get to the point. Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she will be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer? Right. I really want to know what that coast is. 1, 1 and a 2. 1, 1 and a 2, and then 1, 2, 3 and 4. Mix. Bah. Here. Thanks. So tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Oh, tell us a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be here. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I'll go take my break. Alright. You're here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyways, call me if anything comes up. Okay, and I'll have a drink. Okay. Yeah. It's less chilly today. Oh yeah, we changed. My bad. I always forget how it works. Anyways. Chill, a kid's looking for you. Oh shit. Hi. Norma. Okay. You're back. Oh, fuck you. Hey, you do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? I said it out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. Oh, she thought it was for her. Thank me? Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. So responsible too. I kinda faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me, and said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. Why is this not working? And, well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that it'd be a waste to spend money in a university just for me not to go give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. Well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right, I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. Be careful. So sweet. Shut up. Hey Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make a bleeding chain, please. Oh, on it. Almost just cursed. Bleeding chain. Who comes up with these names? Is it how they taste or how they look? 1, 2, and 3. It would be nice to try and mix some drinks and name them. Then again, I don't drink alcohol, so I don't know how they would taste. All blended. Blend! Okay. Thanks. Hey Joe, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can I? You're the main character, Dano. What are you? A cute girl. You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces, tell. Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and self a beer, please? Sure. Beer. 1 and a 2. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All mixed. Thanks. Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me, but let's try. Tell. Can't see anything. You sure? Yup. Weird. Nobody expects a Dorothy Inquisition. I bit my tongue. Can't believe I'm using the spell tongue so early in the night. Spell tongue? Okay. Honey. Hey Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy drink? Sure. How does that look? I want to know. There. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Tis, 8, and mix. Ooh, I really like how these look. Thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave. What? Are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yep. Yeah, sure, I'll be here then. You didn't even ask the time. Well, I've got things to do, so... You do? Who knows what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe. Take care of Becky, please. Man, she was in a rush. Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through more shady means. But just be careful. She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. Well, I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am, don't worry. Hey Jill, mind if I ask a silly question? You've seen my clients, you can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers can get on my nerves too. Sorry, what did you want to ask? Do you know why they call them cat boomers? What do you call cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears look like a cat's, but the word boomer seems out of place. Not so much when you consider it's not them but their parents who were called such. Oh? Let's go a bit back first. You don't know why cat boomers look like that, right? Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right? It's called the Yamatsuki-Romanova treatment. Or was it in the Romanenko-Yamada treatment? The let's call it a gratification procedure. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it at a critical point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zaibatsu Corp's record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Stenovich. Was it Stenovich? Let's call him Stenovich for now. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stenovich funded the research, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as test subject. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stenovich, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a world fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the gratification procedure even if they had no ailments at all. Well, that's not good. All because one particular girl whose life got saved through that treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole new generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born. And their parents got called cat boomers. A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. The fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomers just started being used for people with the protrusions instead of their parents. You keep calling them protrusions, why is it that? Because that's what they are. Eh? You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they are somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus they can move like cats and react to their mood, but in the end they're just appendages with no real function. Huh. It still surprises me a bit though that the biggest mutation they get after the treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. Really thought they were functional ears, huh? Let's say I learned quite a bit today. Thank you. Don't worry, I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. And keep in mind, I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want you saying someone got protrusion because of gratification procedure. I'm misleading. I'll keep it in mind. Wait, what? Yeah, the guy's name was Stenovich. I just remembered Sylvia Stenovich was around my age, and when I was a teen there were some TV specials featuring her. And I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then. And did you need to shout just now? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day. Alright, careful out there. I also, if I forget something, shout suddenly to think that I forgot. I don't know why I had to do that. 10,000. Oh. No, we will not buy any posters. Let's see how much it is. 300. Okay, maybe we will. It's only 300. Okay, well, did we... It's that one? What it is? Okay. Save. Boop. Save. Yeah. See, I thought it was Friday the 13th, but it's 12. Okay, my bad. Go to work. Good evening. Hey. Okay, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so I designate you, Cillian Applegate, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. And I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. You're not gonna say anything, Jill. If it means not being delivery girl, I am happy to fake helplessness. Fine, give me that list. I'll be back sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Gil has a crush? He what? A client of his, a girl that owns a bazaar. She's been coming on to him for ages and he's only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backward and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up for fuck's sake. And so Ellen will take him to the bazaar, I take it? That's right. Huh. Alright, to the office I go. As for me... Maybe change that. Nope. I want some calming music today. No, we have already Umemoto Hotel. Oh, it's really slow beginning. A bit too slow. That's too fast. Do. Oh, that's not calming, but what else? Snowfall. Wait, I just... Fine, we are ready. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Chill with a crush, huh? This place is great. Oh, if it isn't... Oh, it's been a long time. Hey Jill, sorry but is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Oh, stalked woman incoming. The door's open. Go ahead, the door to the left. Thanks. Glad to see you. Hello, Tel. Oh, hi, Tel. The hotel one, that's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Oh, yeah, I hate you. Oh, where did she? Oh, the hellhole, perfect. Hey, kid, I'll have the usual. Right. Huh, he remembered me after 2 weeks. I don't remember what you like. Just take a beer. I don't care. I dislike you so much that I don't care what I get you. 1 and a 2. 1, 2, 3 and 4. All mixed. Here. So, good enough. The paper's been a mess lately. You'd think with all that's happening today and they'd stay and do more reports. But they're all asking for a vacation and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feed though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you do know the infamy of the outment eye with the general public, right? Us debates that will overanalyze anything and report useless things. Of course I know. Then why not to try to rectify that image? But it's simply I'm being clutched by the balls in the non-pleasant way. I don't want to hear your balls being pleasant places, I know. Fuck off. Type to Corp and company have an eye on every publication they haven't posted. Report on them once and they'll find something to find you with. Twice and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that and the best case scenario is that they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is the lackeys picked out that week. But if I overstep, my ass is on the line. Glad to see this hellhole is still in one piece. The BTC has been going apeshit closing bars lately. Oh yeah, that. Yesterday they closed one that served as a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal cigar restaurants. Okay, I had to think for that while. Huh? Not to mention there are like 100 people who have PTC certificates but never use them. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing. Man, sit around deeper tonight, Joe. And now news outlet talks about that. Alright kid, let's try a moonblast now. Come again? Hey, even I have to break the routine from time to time. Moonblast. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a 6. 1. And a 1. 1 and a 2. Rocks and blended. Blend! Good. Here. Now let's see what the ruckus is about. So what brought you here? Alright, didn't see a Lilim coming in here. Blue hair, big tits. Yeah, okay. The door is there, just walk out, no need to pay for that drink, leave. I don't want to hear about you ever again. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did she jump to the roof then? Why were you looking for her? Did you want an interview? Not really, just hitting on her. Okay, seriously, leave. Now. Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. Why so? Are you that bored? Don't you have like a family or something? Have you seen that girl? Hot ass tits, also hot ass and tits. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fuck and curious as shit right now. I want to know just how detailed those skin class Cia models are personally. And so you followed her like a creep. Seriously. Go, I will poke your eyes and nose and fuck. Leave! I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the challenge of Donovan D. Dawson. You are looking at it, one. There is nothing charming about you, man. You're in front of one, and I'm guessing you have quite a selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something? A wife, but that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her. So that Lilim isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode. Just go home and use your hand and be a sad guy. Hey, after you're done cleaning, please tell me a pile rival. Right. But if it makes you leave. I hope so. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mix. Here. Alright. Well, seeing as he's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her. I hope you don't. I hope you don't find anyone. The guy left. Oh, alright. Thanks for telling me, Dana. Hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you. Seems you had a healthy talk. Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos. How nice of you. It's not really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But, well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet? Sure, how about my smile? Anyway, type. What sweet? Flavor. Blue fail. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1 and 1. 8 and mix. Here. Thanks. So, do you know why Donovan was following you? I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His question were a bit over the line last time too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him. I see. Seems like he was just trying to come on to you. You don't say. Well, not like he'd have a chance anyway. I'm not into older guys and I'm already committed to a relationship. Wait, you are? It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Really? We were both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough. It wouldn't hurt to try. How nice. He's a stick in the mud when planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. I see. Hey, can you really walk so calmly? These streets aren't exactly safe. Really? I haven't faced any issues lately. Soon they've tried to mock me once or twice, but it's not a big deal. No big deal? Every time someone tries to mock me, somebody pops out of somewhere and stops it. Makes me feel like I'm always protected. Those are some hardcore stalkers. I guess the fact that she ran away from Donovan even after all that says something. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea? Let me see. Bitter but girly is fine too. Bitter. Girly. Sunshine Cloud? Moonblast? Maybe not. Maybe this. 1 and 2, 1 and 2, and this on the rocks and blended. Might be wrong, I don't know. Blend! Here. Yeah, this works. Hey, you're a kin class Tia, right? That I am. May I ask you something about your mother? Sure. I'll tell any differences between you and DFC-72. Huh. We both serve the same purpose, but DFT-72s have the bolt-on-tail heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that all the resilience of the DT-01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade of functionality and powerful appearance, you could say. Ah, I see. So, anything new for this consent? Well, it is an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those that couldn't go the first one. But we always try to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something. There was this one time I sang a cover of a song by B-Link. Of course, in return they sang Your Love is the Drug. Now it's working. Ah, so you know the B-Link girls? Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from their on-stage personas they are. Really? Susu, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot and loudly at chats. Meanwhile, Aina is a party girl through and through. If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy. Hard to believe. I mean, their image is that of a stoic girl with little expression. Almost like living Victorian dolls or something. Well, they wanted to pop out in the public. They once told me if we want people to notice us, we have to break the cutesy idol concept. And so they took the opposite route by becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs. I wouldn't say they went the opposite way. The opposite of cutesy idols would be unkempt, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate. True, I guess. Well, I've got to go, but let's have a sparkly star first. Alright, it's a sparkling star. 1 and 2. 1. 1. 8 and mix. Done. Here. Sparkling. Well, it's always a pleasure, Chill. Please come again. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender, nice to see you. Boss, Chill's back. I'll take my break. Alright. And safe like always. Yeah. I need to blow my nose. Had to blow my nose. Oh. Note to self, buy oil for the door. No, I'm not playing with that. Alright then. Kill you in my spot, please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning on one of Boss' chicken buckets. Did Boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. Right. Greetings. Oh, Stella, what can I get you? I'll go with Bleeding Chain today. This is the second Bleeding Chain we're doing today. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. I like how these are color coded. Helps a lot. Blend. Blend. Here you go. Thank you. What brought you here today, waiting for a say? I came by myself actually. I was in the area and stopped to say hi. Oh, it's pretty interesting though. When I first saw you, I opted to ever come here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's also clean, really clean. Chill is the one you can owe that to. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning stuff, he's a nice pick. Really? He's a bit out of it today, so I see. Hey, Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone is paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight sweets. I think I heard of or read something about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how is it a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the switch was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank... After the events at the bank, the switches were remotely shut down, breaking many of them in the process. Breaking maybe? Many units dropped their armor right there and fled when the lynchings went on. Any white knights still stuck in their suites had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynching, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky, they got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suites becoming glorified paperweights and many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suites and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even single pieces of the armor fetch are high priced these days. Could anyone see any profit from that result to justify those expenses? It's new tech, a whole new field ripe with patents just opened for many, so I'd say yes. I mean, the PTC is literally a conglomerate, but okay, whatever. Built upon patents and trademarks, I can see how. There is one weird case though. There's this guy named Jack. He is the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg corps on it. Unique? The guy had a really small unit, 5 people including himself. The aesthetic of his unit's armor was heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of Henshin heroes. God damn. Hen what? They looked really cody. But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He has one of the few, if not the only switch of armor with the OS intact. To say it here among the most wanted people would be an understatement. You know a lot about this. It's interesting the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. It also helps to put on a front that makes people level their guard. That should sound familiar to you. True. Wait, here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces, but the regulation and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. I guess even Saibutsu Corp has its limits, huh? People love to demonize Saibutsu Corp because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords, they're just greedy, they're just a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over what tantamount to a city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placement. If you so much as hold a bottle the wrong way or get in the way of a loco, you'll be in for a lots of trouble. Let's not start with theme parks of the like. Those are dystopias of their own. Then again, most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no bubble anyways. He's just a front that whatever council behind Saibutsu Corp chose. He makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever it is that Saibutsu Corp is actually doing. Yeah. So what you were saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park. I've called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. No, seriously, Hen, what? Can I get a brand tinny here, please? Sure. How do you not what? Anyway. Brand tinny. 1, 2, 3, 4, a 5, and a 6. 1, 2, and a 3. 1, 8, and mix. I'll have a drink. Hey, who changed that? Here. Thanks. So I take it you're in a good mood today. Does it so? A bit. Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Killer Mickey and Cole concert. Nice. Alright, as it turns out, she was just here. Again? Sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her. I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name, so. And like last time, she was quite a graceful client. Man, so those rumors about her being really nice in person were actually true? Amazing. I mean, you always want famous people to be nice in real life, but having such a backing to that claim, to hear that she's so nice to everyone, it's nice to hear, you know. In fact, many think that's what made her so famous so quickly. How she's down to earth and totally accessible, make her someone everyone wants to root for. I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. Also, to be honest, I never put much thought into that one. Hell, half the time I have no idea who made what I use, nor half the time I have no idea who made what I use, or do I care much. The white text on black started to move around again. I don't know why I have this going on, but yeah. Being a nice person will take you far though. My daddy always insisted that being a ruthless in the boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. And he has actually managed to get certain contracts over the more powerful people. All thanks to being a nice guy overall. Sounds like good advice. But more importantly, Daddy, do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. Thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. And you'll be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and cap. I see. I wondered if I could get in the disabled line with Say and her wounds. Although she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't abuse that. Hey, can you get me a classic drink? Sure. What's classic? This. One, and a 1. Everything is 1. Age and mix. Here. Thank you. Do you have many servants around the house, Stella? I do, but they've been with us for so long they're pretty much family. My dad has always said that if you earn someone's trust, they'll gleefully work for you, and everyone wins. We even had a young gardener that left to study engineering, and he actually came back. He still comes by every weekend to tend the plants. Man, that sounds nice. Let me know if you're ever in need of a job. I might find you something. Yeah, about that. Thanks for the offer. Wait, huh? I just realized something off with the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyways? I get trying to crack it in the first place, but that would be true if the tech was patented in the first place. It isn't. Cybots have been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they never patented anything. A patent would be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention, they've been using tech from other companies without any authorization. and no patently in their right mind would approve on that global shutdown signal, let alone how it immobilized everyone still inside on of those suites. So the ones that were upholding the law did so using suites that are by... Let me start again. So the ones that were upholding the law did so using suites that are by all means illegal. The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Why do it so? So, when you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. All that power makes you think you're above every law there is. And this is what happens when those with money start making the rules. I'm curious, so have you ever covered up and fucked up by using money? I think we all done things we're not too proud of at some point of our lives. Well, still, I gotta go. Always a pleasure. Please come again. Alma. No, hello. You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you? It's basic courtesy. Something I will fight to uphold. First the greeting stops, then saying please and thanks stops, and before you know it, boom! Total anarchy. You're exaggerating. I'm not. In fact, I'll go through that door again and I expect you to properly greet me this time. Fine. Hello, Jill. Once upon a midnight, clearly, while I pondered weak and weary over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door, "only 'tis and nothing more." "You overdid it. You totally overdid it." "Good bartender, I did not." "So you like poetry?" I had a pace. "Can I get you something?" "Let's start with a big cobalt velvet." "Sure, okay, a big one, so dough plates." Double. So 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 6 green. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 5. Wait, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And all on the rocks and mixed. Did I fuck up? No, I did not. Here. Thanks. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Does the name Shadowmaster 69's chronicles ring any bells? No. Wow, you went pale. No, the name doesn't ring any bells. May 22nd, 22, fuck. Today my daily card readings told me that I meet a great chance thanks to an old man. My biology teacher told me I had been picked for an inter-school contest with my latest essay. I just knew a scientific theory on the idea of auras was as revolutionary as I thought. Soon I'll bring the world into the occult science singularity. Later entries don't seem to have gone that well though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured on why the essay was wrong. Still, I made sure to delete what that blog. No evidence should be left. I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head that have all that stuff archived. Why? Please relax, it's not that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing it all is? We've all been young, Jill. Relax. It's not like you're still like that nowadays. That would have been embarrassing. You're not still like that, right? God, no, I gave up on the whole occult stuff. It's just that remembering all that stuff is... I don't know. I like the way you looked. All dressed in black with the rare accessory popping out. Thanks to the colors. I mean, at least you had the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself. So you have a pig. Oh god, you have a fucking pig. Why do you do this to me? Why do you dig out the sins of my past? I was spoiled. Last Friday I had to take my mind off the whole day and I in the soil and a small background check on you. Simple stuff, just checking past internet activity. Please don't run background checks like that. I just used a search engine, you know. I didn't request documents or anything. What led you to the page? You do realize your main mail account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Like I said, relax. You were obsessed with occultism. I wanted to kiss all the boys. And I kinda almost accomplished that in middle school, but still sort of haunts me today. Never underestimate the lens old classmates will go to track you down. Especially if they think you're still the girl that kissed them for the fun. And they're lonely to boot. We all have things we're not too proud of as adults. I know. I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them. I have to ask though, why the 69? It was supposed to be 69, not 69, like in reference to both the Lovels and the Hermit. I was convinced it meant wise choices. Still, there's nobody that... Hello, deadbeats, how you doing? There's nobody that would read that as 69. I was 12 at the time. Even at 12 I fucking knew what a 69 was, just how innocent we were back then. Did I know when I was 12? I don't think I did. When I was 12 I don't think I knew what 69 meant. There was a band called 69 Eyes. Are they still there? I don't know. When did I learn what 69 would mean? I have no idea. When did you learn, or do you know what 69 means? You have no idea. Well, let's sweeten up things a bit. I'll have a cigar rush. Sure. Cigar. My audio is... seems like I fixed my audio. It was all fucked up on Wednesday, but now it's fixed. 1 and a 2. Powdered. 1. Wait, what? Oh wait, never mind. Calmot line. All mixed. Stop. I read powdered. What's delta? It's this. Self. Here. This is the tin. Say, Alma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like? That's sudden. You dug through my past. I've earned the right to dig through yours. Fine, 10. Long-lasting relationships, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing. Yup. Huh. Well, I've had about 4 boyfriends who I'd describe as such, that I've introduced to my family and all. The first one was in high school. I broke up with him because he cheated on me. I remember the other girl trying to pick a fight and me just saying, keep the fucker. The second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought it'd be funny to punch me in the arm. He started with a friendly hit and before you know it... Anyways, the other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married after only half a year or so of knowing him. And then there's Richard. Who? I spent almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well. We had awesome chemistry. I truly loved him. But as time went by, there was a rift that started separating us. He just didn't like my family. He didn't? Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and voiced that he didn't want kids. There was a part of me that wanted to believe, even if just for a little bit, that maybe he'd change his mind. But as much as I loved him, that one detail brought a growing gap between us. And at one point I just had to break up with him. But I'm not here to depress you. Bring me a beer, will ya? Sure. How many drinks have you had already? Isn't this fourth one? One and a two. One and a two. 1, 2, 3 and 4. All mixed. Yay. Thanks for telling me that, by the way. Don't mention it. Okay, one more question and we're even. Wow, you really are embarrassed of that bloke, huh? So ask away. At what age did you get those implants in your boobs? What the fuck, Jill? What makes you think those are implants? Jill, I love you and I know you're saying that in jest. But I've lived through so many rumors about me getting plastic surgery that I can't and won't take it as a joke. As such, and honoring our friendship, I'll just say this. Tell real and tell spectacular. Now ask the real question before I slap you. I would slap. You can slap. That was quite rude. I'll grant you one and only one chance to call me by my full name as a compensation then. I gladly take your offer. It's funny that you mentioned slapping because my real question was, why did you get your hands chopped? What? Chopped. Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first is that I spend lots of time typing and these replacements help me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. Oh. There's other utilities like how I can interface with many devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses. If I move my index finger, it acts like the computer's cursor. There's lots more, but there's small things that don't sound that impressive when I say it out loud. How did your family take the operation? They took it well enough, except for my mom. She freaked out for months. She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands. Don't you miss them? Sometimes, but just during emotional moments, but as luck would have it, someone else has them. Shortly before my operation, there was an accident on the highway. One of the victims was this young lady whose right hand got completely crushed. I told them to check if we were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice if they can get natural replacement. A bit of cosmetic treatment and it could pass off as her original hand with no problem. Last I heard, we were compatible and the family agreed to the donation. I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine. And you didn't tell your mom about that? I didn't want her pestering the poor girl. So are we cool now? Are we even now? Are we? You were pretty pissed about my comment regarding your boobs. Again, I'm sorry, it sounded a lot less rude in my head. Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I get to call my Julianne once. No, you don't. Why? You just call me by my full name. Are you serious? One chance and only one chance, and you just used it up. Damn it. Oh, fuck. She's back. Surprise! Hey, Alma, this might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts? Hey. Not particularly, no. Also, there was this paper read once that was quite interesting. Huh? It proposed a scenario where nanomachine clusters would leave the body after death, and then acted as a collective hive mind through residual brain waves. The result would basically be an image not unlike a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because such nanomachine density is impossible in a body. Even 5% of the amount needed is enough to make the blood too dense for the heart. Too dense. And it's not like brainwaves are potent enough to create those reactions. Still an interesting read though. I see. Huh. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault that you convinced yourself that you're crazy. Well, I leave then. See ya tomorrow. See ya. All done? I am. What about you, Jill? For some reason the idol girl left him like... wait. For some reason the idol girl left him like that, it seems. You think? It might be while he was out. true. Hey boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... That I am, yeah. Why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Aren't winters for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? 8th grade what? When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in a right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but... No, seriously, 8th grade what? But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show, it just so happens to use fights as an expression. You might as well see it as an unique form of theatre. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. Ah, I didn't think about it that way. Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. So now I have to go and play Gil's back to make you humble. Oh, well, wait, what? Come here, fuckboy! Oh! 8th grade, what? 9,000, okay. We might make it to the end day. We need 10,000 for the rent. I was afraid we might not make it, but it seems good. Is now invalid. Please vacate the place by February or discuss your renewal with your landlord. Fuck! We were so close! Have a very nice day. Well, how am I supposed to have a nice day when I didn't make the rent? Fuck, okay, Well, that didn't go good. Can I play one more day? Maybe I can, and then I have to stop. Damn it, I didn't make it. We were so close. We needed 10,000. Oh, New Year's evening. Gil, are you having sign spark? Ah, hey Jill. Are you okay? Are you in love, maybe? Nothing of the sort. I'm fine. Right. No, seriously, did you fuck? Men only get so happy after they fucked. Really? What about a good game? I don't know. That's not... Oh my god, you totally fucked. Was it Alma? Did you have 70 minutes in heaven with her? Jill, what the fuck is wrong with you? Sometimes I just don't understand how Jill's brain works. Blurting out such things. No, I didn't. In any case, congratulations. I haven't seen you this happy since... Well, never. Hello, Jill. This is for you, Jill. And this is a copy of Sunshine Stone. You've been humming that shit non-stop, so here you go. Oh, thanks, I guess. It's also a congratulatory gift. Well, what? Don't play dumb. You totally just got some. It was a titty hacker, right? You always had your eyes on her. I sent her a message to confirm if she did the dirty with him or not. Let me know. Right. I'll be back in my office then. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to touch any of this right now. Time to mix drinks and change lives. You had the dog food company, if I remember right. What the heck? It was just that one. Okay. Betty and Deal. Okay. You are too happy and you are too mopey. What happened? I was right. Eh? That Laura girl was head over heels for him. I was right on the money. Betty was right and that deserves a beer. And you? I'm fine. be evicted. Holy shit, that's a new law for me. Damn it! Do I get some kind of bad ending because I didn't make the... I mean... 1, 1 and a 2. 1, 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3 and a 4. Mix. Here. Ooh. So the girl was actually infatuated with him. You should have seen her screaming from the top of her lungs that she liked him. And him just standing there thinking. Just like that. In retrospect, it was tad too cliched for my taste. Ugh. Still, I knew she liked him. I was right. He doesn't seem particularly happy. He never is. Unlike your coworker, holy shit, did he fuck? You're making it too obvious, Jill. Wow! That beaming face is unmistakable. The face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment. Back to deal, Joe. Like I said, he seems lost in Joe. Victories like these are few and far between. Let me enjoy myself. Can I get something non-alcoholic here? That's not how you drown your sorrows, piece of scrap. I'll have a bloom light. Okay. Wait. Bloom light. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1. 1 and 2. 1, 2 and 3. Rocks and mix. Fuck, reset. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1. 1 and 2. 1, 2 and 3. 8 on the rocks and mix. Okay, and flavor bubbly. Maybe it is. I don't know. 1 and 1 8 and mix. Here. Thanks. Same. Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do. Do you even want to be in a relationship? Well, for starters. What do you think, Jill? Me? Hell? Betty, I've seen a few of your relationships, remember? Aside from Veronica tells Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, Monica, Erika, Tina, Mary and Jessica, is this the mambo number 5? Seriously? Or should I say, didn't share the bed sheets, snores like a pig, cold feet, shampoo waster, chocolate addict, too religious, fan of their own rugby team, teetotaler, what the hell that means, and too sweet the mouth open. What do you think, Jill? That you must be quite heartbreaking to have so many relationships in a short period of time. I mean about piece of scraps situation. And thank you. I'm not the right person for this. Jill? He's still on fucking cloud 9. Or is it fucking in cloud 9? For starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know. I don't know her that well. You could start there. Ask her out sometimes, get to know her. Maybe she'll change her mind. Maybe you'll change yours. In the end, you lose nothing by... What? I'm just realizing I'm giving love advice to a Lily. So I don't know how well it applies to you. These things are humans in all but organs nowadays anyways. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that way towards him. Why wouldn't she? This fella is a good catch, if I do say so myself. And like I said, humans in all but organs. You've surely encountered little limbs that you sometimes forget are not human. Well, We live in a weird times, but hey, that only makes them more interesting. It's odd going to other cities and not seeing the same integration of Lilim though. Well, Glitch City is pretty much the cradle of social experiments involving Lilim integration, so... Anyway, just try to get to know her. You'll find out how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. It's quite uninspired advice if you ask me. Anything else? Let's commemorate of the occasion with a piano man and piano woman. Okay. Wi-Fi router dildo? When did she buy that? Piano man. 1 and 2. 1, 2 and 3. And how does it work anyway? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2 and 3. All on the rocks and mixed. Next, piano woman. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. 1 and a 2. 1, 2 and 3. 1, 2 and 3. And 8. And mix. Success. Here. And now we reach a stalemate. I don't normally take the piano man, but I feel there's a symbolic value in taking the woman. Huh. Why are they like that then? Huh? I hate Laura. You what? She's gonna take you away from me. Will my piece of crap not hers, you're mine. But you don't owe me. Besides, I can't for the life of me leave you alone. I feel like the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll just crash. That's not a laughing matter. You need someone making sure you aren't kicking people. That's not normal, you know. Besides, it's not like I have something with her yet. You're right. So, you won't leave me? I'd worry myself sick if I left you to your own devices, honestly. We should leave now. Oh yeah, we're holding a small New Year's party tomorrow. I don't know if you wanna come. We'll come. Are you sure? We will. Fine, we'll be here too. Anyway, see you then. Bye, Bill. Please come again. Streaming son, you guys remember this bar, right? Shit. Kill, I'm out. What? Not so fast, Miss Lana Smithy, if that's your real name. Fuck. I went to the augmented eye looking for you, and what do I find out? Lana Smithy is not the person. It's just a collective nickname everyone uses when writing crap. Why lie to me like that? Yet, she's some kind of streamer, that's why things are going on here. I need to blow my nose again.